I'm CT. When I'm not busy being Arroe, the podcaster, I live in the real world. I mean, everybody has to have a job, right? Mine just happens to be C.S Customer Service Solutions, relationships, while keeping my team motivated and pumped up to keep that constant connection with each and every person who has chosen to stop into our location. Episode number 126, Employee Appreciation, Meat Freezer Attack, and Theft Fest. This is C.T.C.S.
Transition walk, day number 1 out of 4. Those of you that are new to C.T.C.S, a transition walk is my opportunity to step outside in this forest in South Charlotte, North Carolina. We all go through mood swings. I'm a podcaster by profession. I've been in radio for 44 years. So for me to make that transition to go work CS, customer service at a grocery store, those early days, very mental. So I learned how to take these transition walks so I can create a separation between the personalities and the walks and ways of life. So it's a beautiful day. It's not spring yet. We got the sunshine. I'm out here with shorts on. That's it. Shorts. It's wintertime. Oh, the inner Montanan is coming out. Whatever it takes to get into that mindset for CS. And it's a employee appreciation day today. So they're making us a gigantic feast of tacos and nachos and everything else. So that's why I go, because we work together as one big family. Employee Appreciation Day today. Do you feel appreciated?
I do feel very appreciated. We had some good breakfast, some good lunch.
You just had breakfast today?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I thought that was just...
Oh, no, man. We had pancakes, sausage. We had C.S. walked away.
Wow.
I do feel appreciated, except for the fact that they were like, okay, get some balloons back there. I'm like, now they're just doing it for the higher-ups. Now they're not really doing it for us.
Yeah.
I mean, the food was good.
Yeah, and then you had the tacos too, or did you do the nachos?
Oh, I had the tacos.
The tacos, yeah. I didn't do the shrimp taco yet.
The shrimp taco was so good. I had it.
Okay. He said it would be good.
It was amazing. And look at them here.
It tastes like shit.
No, it didn't. Bill doesn't have any good taste buds because he's...
No, actually, they were great.
They were good.
Which one did you...
Did you try the...
Chicken. And I put the queso on top of it.
No, but did you try the mango pineapple habanero thing he made? It was really good.
Sorry.
We're presently following a middle-aged man with a cart filled with about 25 steaks. He's not walking through the store. He's running through the store. So we're going to put 2 people up on each side of the doors because we've got the 2 doors. And we're going to see if we can kind of deter this guy from storming us. He's actually trying to outrun us right now. We keep going back and forth from this door to that door to this door to that door. And we just got word on the speaker here that he has now put 2 of the steaks inside his pants. Well, that sucks because, when they do that, we can't go get it. So it looks like that's probably what he's going to do. He's probably going to take off with the steaks in his pants. I don't think there's anything funnier than a middle-aged man at that, running out of a grocery store with steaks down his pants. I hope he doesn't get sweat on those steaks, man, because that's going to be a little too salty for dinner tonight. We have an alarm system on our freezers, and we just got word right now that our meat freezer is in big trouble. So we have people here to this store so we can get them as quickly as possible to get in here to get it fixed. The part of the store affected by that alarm is the meat department. And so they are quickly removing all the meat totally out of the store and putting it in the freezer. How are you guys doing? Doing very well, very well. So that's going to really injure our numbers tonight when it comes to reaching our goals because we make a lot of money off the meat. Meat freezer is 100% fixed. It turned out to be a fuse, and the fuse, when it gets wet, it goes boom. It just goes boom, 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 boom. And the meat goes, hey, I need to be kept cold. So, no, they've got it fixed now, and so our quick team got on it and put the meat back on. I would love to see the research on the research. They were doing research on the employees today. A questionnaire about how do we like our working environment? Are we learning new things? Do they support us? Are we a member of their team? Do we feel like that we're a member? Do we feel appreciated? But I would love to do the research on the research in the way of I would like to read what other people were saying. I know what I said, but I would like to know what they were saying and if there were any complaints, because that's how I learn as well. Transition walk, day number 2 out of 4. Whew, man, this is only day number 2, and I'm aching like this. The hell was I doing yesterday to be in so much pain today? I salute everybody who's in retail. I salute everybody who's on their feet all the damn time. And how you deal with pain. Man, we need to be swapping notes. I do the dual action. Are you familiar with that from Leave? Dual action. But you can only do it like once every 9 hours. That relieves the pain, but doesn't fully get rid of it. But, all right, man. Then we're off to CS. It's a Friday. God damn. No new movies out, so that means theater people will at least not be invading our late night hours. I'm feeling really guilty about something.
What'd you do?
Well, it's not what I did, but what I don't want to do. They made us that taco feast yesterday with nachos and everything like that.
Yeah.
And so today's the final day for the free sandwich.
Yeah.
And there's a side of me that's saying I should still get the free sandwich too.
Right.
Well, I mean, I feel like I'm double dipping because I went with the tacos yesterday.
They're giving you both. So the free sandwich is from corporate. Hey,
Okay.
thanks for being a great person. Here's a bag of chips, a soda, and a cheap drink. The food they made yesterday was from our manager, which was a thank you for what you do. Alex is a really good cook. I mean, I enjoyed yesterday.
Yeah, I had the shrimp taco, and I fought him on it in the very beginning, saying, I don't want shrimp. He said, no, you got to do the shrimp. And so I did it. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, he did a really good job.
So then I can get the free sandwich.
You're entitled to that free sandwich.
Did you get it?
I have not, and I probably won't, just because I'm not a fan of the chips, the drink, or the subs here. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I'm not going to use that shit. But I mean, you can get another one if you want. I'll let you use mine.
Yeah, there you
You can
go.
get two subs, chips, and two drinks.
I'm always talking about how the thieves need to smarten up and start playing a different game, and I think that's what this one did here. Instead of stealing beer, they've got 12 packs of Coke, and they've got about 6 gigantic paper towels with a bunch of dog food. So, hey, they're changing their thieving. They're not looking so much like everybody else. A total pet peeve of mine is when somebody comes back to the store with no receipt, and it's like 12 cans of chicken noodle soup and a bunch of fruit. And I said, do you have the receipt? No, I don't have the receipt. Did you buy them all at the same time? No, I've been buying them over the past couple of months. And it's like, okay, what are we going to do here to punt? And I realize it's just chicken noodle soup and the canned fruit. But the thing is that you try to get that receipt because that's what they want. And especially if it's going to be over $20. And so we're going to find out exactly what she's going to be doing here. Or we're going to be spending an hour or so looking for every one of these cans. So are you suffering from grumpy old man syndrome today or something?
No, what do you think?
Because your energy level is down. You're kind of just snarling like a mad dog.
No, because it's not busy, and it's, I don't know. And we all have not perfect days, right?
No, I always do 110%.
110, Bill.
Oh,
yeah, see.
Okay, well, I'm at like 47%. So
I texted you, and I was like, hey, could you tell that email to the department not to? Like, okay, fine, you were mentioning.
she was like kind of in the middle of talking to me, so.
The bar.
Is he at the bar? Oh, he comes up.
Really? That's funny, because I'm behind the big desk, and you're in the corner.
The break.
Yeah.
Go to hell. I hate
They
you.
sit, like, at the bar, and I'm like, I don't think it's my place to tell another employee what to do.
It is your place, because it's your space.
The thing is, though, someone like you, who's like a approachable person, I could say, like, hey, Bill, could you not sit at the bar because it's our customer?
Yeah,
You'd be like, okay, I understand. I don't know that guy, and I don't know how
He's sitting at the bar.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he was like by her register.
yeah. And I don't know him, and I don't know how he's going to react, so I'm not going to...
He, honest to God, would probably be like, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't know. But he's like, come up here and ask us the dumbest shit. Like, hey, I'm running late today. Okay, well, you need to find a manager. We're customers.
Nice guy, but I'm just like...
Well, that shit he did to him the other day kind of made me mad. He like threw a fit because his grandpa was in the hospital or something, and CT's like, I'm not the one you need to be telling. Like, you need to find a manager. And he's like, and he turned around and walked off. I'm like, dude, like, and he keeps coming up with, and he keeps coming, I need this day off. Okay, you need to talk to your manager. Like,
yeah, that's not us.
So Rick was like, should that guy be sitting at the bar? He was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to be eating at the tables.
Yeah. But with the way the break room is, I'm like, I don't blame y'all.
We sit in the car. We go to the car.
Yeah. But I said, Rick said, yeah, he asked me the other day. I said, what? I didn't want to make Rick feel bad. I was like, well, you probably should have told him no.
well, if he asked him.
And the fact that you did it.
Yeah. But see, you would have went over there and been like, hey, can you not sit here? And he'd have been like, well, I asked Rick the other day, and he said, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, now it's at the point where I'm like, I need the manager to go over and be like, hey, don't take your one.
What'd Jeff say?
I don't think he responded yet.
I don't have time. I'm busy.
So the latest craze today, it's happened twice now, when businesses, other people's businesses, come to your grocery store to steal food so that they can, make chicken biscuits and make ham biscuits tomorrow inside their restaurants. So we busted 2 restaurants today. This is absolutely a new one for me. The question would be, how do we know that they're from a restaurant? And the answer to that is that we've known these people. I've been at this particular store for 3 years. I know who's working at the restaurants. I see them eye to eye. I see their shirts when they come in here. I see everything about that. So therefore, but they come in here, and the dude that was wearing a restaurant shirt, look, you're busted.
So when you want $60 cash back, they're putting $60 on this side?
They literally just buy whatever though. And I don't ever get more than like 100, but whenever I need cash back, I go in there because I can't go to me.
So I don't know how they're doing that because I don't have an option here to put cash back for you. I can charge you 1 cent. You can try to run your card and see if it's going to give you the option. But if it didn't work over there, it's probably not going to work.
Okay. And I don't want it my account frozen. It's my banking account.
Yeah.
But I lost that card like a month. It's on everything. Venmo, Cash App.
Try that. Bank of America ATM has a tap for their ATM machine. Did you try that?
I haven't ever tried it.
Okay.
But I don't like to pay $6 every time either.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. Yeah. And I know I need to order another card, but it's like, it's on everything. It's the hassle.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi. Nice seeing you.
And then she started spilling it while you were gone, and she's like, I tried it at self-checkout, it didn't work. I tried it here, he refunded me something, didn't work. And then I'm thinking, we could still do it. But there's no button here for me. I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Yeah.
We on our end, we can't key in how much they're getting back.
No, it's got to be over here.
I can charge her 1 cent. Yeah. She can do it there, but if it wasn't doing it over there, it's not going to do it here.
Yeah. And I kept telling her, I said, your Google Pay is it's probably coming across as a credit card.
Yeah.
And then she didn't want to deal with that.
Yeah. How you doing?
Friday night, you know what that means. Oh, this has become our tradition now for several different weeks. The employees of the grocery store, it's time for Velvet Taco Friday. So we're doing the chicken and waffles.
Tacos.
It's interesting. It's almost like an Eggo. It's got a maple flavor to it. Is that supposed to have it?
Mm-hmm. It's the waffle.
Chicken's very crispy.
It's like a soft street waffle.
Mm.
You know what a street waffle is? The coffee waffles?
Mm. And then the sauce has a little bit of a bite to it. Definitely one of those days where there's been a lot of theft. And the one I just recently had, she spent a lot of time in HBC. That's Health Beauty. And so she was doing a lot of like aspirin and cold medicines and things, and she was putting it inside of her book bag. And then all of a sudden she started shooting for the seafood. Well, you know what? When you start shooting for the seafood, we're going to helicopter, basically. We're going to come up and try to have conversations. And oh my God, that was absolutely the worst thing that I went through. What are you doing near me? I'm just saying, I just want to see what kind of shrimp that you're buying here. It's buy one, get one free. No, ma'am, it's not buy one, get one free because I'm standing here right here with you, and I'm not going to give it to you for free. And so she kept putting it inside of her book bag, and it's like, right there in front of me, she was definitely stealing. And she was drunk off her ass, but did not give a damn about me. Transition walk, day number 3 out of 4. Whew, inside this forest, it's chilly out here. I got to keep reminding myself it's February. It's not supposed to be a sunshiny Carolina day. Hey, I think we're going to get in trouble. I really do. One of our MODs, managers on duty, wasn't really happy with us celebrating Velvet Taco Friday in the front of the store. And we all know the rules. We all know we're not supposed to be eating. We all know that it's not a place of gathering, being up there in the front. But yeah, he definitely said something to us last night, and I'm wondering if it's going to grow beyond that particular moment. Here's something you don't want to receive when you step back into the house from taking that transition walk. A video as well as a message from new guy Bill, who has basically told me that there is a huge water main break right in front of the store. The water's shooting up about 50 feet into the air. Every road leading to the store is going to be affected. And so it's like, do I leave early? Do I just get into the traffic at my normal time, and when I get there, I get there? I mean, what would a professional do in a situation like this? And then being a member of CS, what is the solution? And that's my conundrum right now.
New guy Bill here. Just had a water main explode outside the store, Park Road. Our bagger was out there, happened to see it when it happened. Let me know. I just went out there and water shooting about 50 feet straight up in the air. Cars are stopped in the middle of the road. It's pretty wild out there right now.
What's going on?
So it's been a fucking theft fest is what I call it.
Theft fest?
Yeah, the fucking theft fest, dude. So, see, all this soap and shit right here is gone. I mean, this is wiped out, especially right there. You got that. So this guy comes in with a duffel bag.
Yeah.
2 hours ago. Walks right across the front end. The way he was on a fucking mission, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
And I watch him. I'm standing at a register. I watch him come to HBC, and he starts taking his arm and clearing out the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And so I turn to my boss, and I'm like, hey, this guy's stealing. So we call one of the code managers who just doesn't hear us or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're pissed off about that. The guy loses. This lady has a massive cake. I mean, it filled up the entire car.
Oh, God.
And she excuse us. And then she goes down through self-checkout.
Yeah.
And our self-checkout guy's calling me. And I'm going, what the fuck? And I go over there, and she goes, I fucking paid online. This is paid for. Well, that's not a thing here.
Right.
So before I can get the store manager up here, she takes off, runs out the front door with a big-ass cake. God. So then Nan calls me again. 20 minutes, 10 minutes later, there's a guy in the beer department. He's loading up his fucking cart with beer. So at that point, me and Matt go over there, and I'm like, I've had enough of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to go walk out, and we stand in front of him. And we're like, hey, man, this is, you got to check out here, or we got registers over here. He stares at us. Then he goes to a register, and he buys the beer. And then on his way out, he stops, and he stares at us again. I'm like, what's your fucking problem? Like, I'm over this shit today. So I grabbed one of the code managers, and I'm like, look, this is demoralizing the whole fucking store.
Yep.
Bakery's demoralized. Bar department's demoralized.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking demoralized. No one's helping us up here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fucking free-for-all anyway. So, and then on top of the fucking water main that blew up this morning, I mean, it's like, what the fuck? What's next, man? Like, stay tuned because some crazy shit's going to happen.
The guest comes in with a receipt, not the merchandise, with the receipt, and starts kind of complaining about how they were double billed for their bounty picker-uppers, and that the soda that they got, it was double billed. And so without any merchandise, she goes, look at it, I was just here. You can see that I was just here. And so we walk through the store and to find out that she was double charged on everything. And so, but man, I mean, how do you look at your receipt so quickly? Because, I mean, I guess when it's your money and you're always worried about being taken advantage of, you just pay attention to those numbers. And I guess that's like a roll call for you right here. When you're getting your receipt from a grocery store, always look at your numbers. Let me get you an update on this water main break that happened just outside the store. Two gentlemen come walking in here. Of course, they look like workers. They've been on the road all day today, trying to fix that break. And so I asked him, I said, how did it even break? He whips out his phone, and he shows me a video. It was actually created by them. They're the ones that were trying to fix a leak, just a small leak. And then once they started tightening it down too much, all of a sudden it exploded. I mean, they're lucky it didn't explode in front of their face. But they got it fixed pretty fast. But it's strange if they happen to get it on video. This man storms up here to the counter. I mean, he's pissed. He's really pissed. So pissed that he's stuttering. Okay. I mean, because he's really angry. And he said, I have called your corporation more times about this. I do not work for you. And I'm going, okay. He says, when you ask me for the store card, it's your job to put in the phone number, not my job. And so my comment to him was, I said, well, I tell you what, next time that they ask you to do that, I'm just going to go ahead and give you one of these shirts, all right?
Oh.
And he goes, you're making fun of me.
No.
No way. Trying to play a joke on him.
Right.
But, oh, yeah, it is not my job to put in that phone.
Okay, well then, it's not our job to give you the discount that comes along with that card, so fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you feel a certain way about it, come up, hey, I don't really want to put it in myself. Can your cashiers do it? Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry that happened. Let me go over there and talk to them.
Well, I like what the girls said. They said, okay, why don't you go ahead and just blurt your phone number out to me then so everybody else hears
or
it.
That.
Yeah. I said, what is the problem here, man?
That guy just wanted a reason to go off.
Oh, my God.
Crazy. Was I on lunch?
Yeah.
Fuck. I would have liked to see that.
Wow.
I don't know which one.
Authentic strudel.
Oh, is that what?
Oh, my God, smell it.
But you have to put sugar on it.
Okay.
Because it would melt.
And you know it's good with vanilla ice cream. Ooh.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Just like, you know, you used to carry Lady Alice apples.
Yeah.
You still have them?
I don't think so.
I mean, those apples were the best in sugar.
Really?
Lady
Really?
Alice.
I wonder how come we don't do that? Because you're always inventing new apples. Transition walk, day number 4 out of 4. Oh, my mindset is totally off balance. They changed my hours today. And you know, I mean, first of all, I do have a lot of compassion and love for everybody. But the way that I lead my life is not like anybody. Paul Damon, in 1981, at the radio station, he said to me, "You'll be here every day. Real broadcasters come to work even if their mother has passed away." That's how I've always led my life. And now I'm going to work today because somebody can't be there. Really. At the store, still presently in kind of a rough mood. I've got to figure out where I'm going to find my positive. This one kind of really took me off guard, and I'm trying to find my guard so I can maybe let down the guard and then quit being kind of a bully to myself for saying yes to something, because that's what team players do. We say yes, right? Right? What would you do? There you go. There you go. What would you do? To go perfect with my stale mood today, how about stale milk? That's a week out of date. How does that happen? Seriously, how does something like that happen? I mean, if they're continuously freshening it up and blocking the shelves, it's a week late. It's over. I don't want to taste it. As of late, new guy Bill has been calling me out when it comes to, Mike, dude, why are you always in a good mood? How do you always stay in a good mood? What is your solution? How are you doing this? And it's one of those things where I admitted to him yesterday. I said, look, dude, you have to understand that I am 100% an act. That means that everything that I'm doing, I'm just acting. So therefore, if I want to be a happy guy here at work, I've got to act my way through it. And the way it is that I don't like to look at grumpy people. So therefore, I don't want to come across looking grumpy. But, the actor, I should be getting a trophy for this. Adding fuel to the fire today. Our good friends at Instacart, those lazy-ass bastards. They take their time walking through the store, and then they lose the order. And what I mean by that is they get up to the counter to register, and they check out, and it won't pay because they went with somebody else, the owners of the food that was going to be. And so now I've got to put away $300 worth of Instacart groceries. Well, this is a new one. A guest comes up to customer service and says, hey, I just talked to the manager, and I decided to let him know that I forgot my stuff this morning when I was here. And he goes, oh, I recognized you, and I forgot my groceries. And he said, yeah, you can go up to customer service up there, and they'll go ahead and give you those groceries because you left them here. That's called the left behind, and you'll get them back. So she has no receipt. She has ice cream. She's got yogurt. She's got mouthwash. She's got bread. She's got like 23 different items. You forgot them? Okay, so now, where's the receipt? So she says, I don't have the receipt. And so we go looking for the receipt. The time that she was there, no receipt. What would you do? Do you give her the food? We didn't. Because we just didn't believe it. It wasn't a strong enough story.
Well, there you have it. Another exciting edition of C.T.C.S. Hey, I've got a challenge for you. Create a podcast for your business. I think that's what's missing from the world. What it's really like to be the wizards behind the curtain. Let us know what goes on in your place of business. And you know what? It'll bring us together as a community, a business community.